Hello everybody and welcome back to another edition of Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. Alright. I love Pokemans. I'll stop saying Pokemans. Too many people say that these days. Just my personal opinion. But it is funny, I will admit, in the right context, of course. That's a joke you can definitely abuse. Alright, we're going to move on from Cerulean City and head to our next location. But first, I'm going to dip a right. Oh, can't do that. Yep. Alright, here we are. Trainer tips. Pressing the B button. I should have done... You know, sorry about the last... That reminds me. Sorry about the last episode where I made it the Lord of the Rings 3, where I had so many endings, one after another with each character. They had their own separate ending. Sorry about that. The thing is, I had a little trouble with that, you see. Basically, I was grinding too much, and I was just saying in my head, my Bulbasaur is probably due to evolve soon. I better quit it. And there was that thing with the Charmander. The thing is, I knew it was Nugget Bridge, so I confused Nugget Bridge for that biking route. You know, the biking route thing, the big hill where you get a chance to get another Snorlax. You'll see it. I'll point it out. All right, here is the daycare guy. Just pointing that out. I just realized, and also something else I realized in between recording sessions is I should put more consideration. Underground path is really city from we're heading to Vermilion. I should have put more consideration into the fact that I've played Red already, so I probably won't so I can take some liberties on some story elements, and I probably will. Oh boy, I'm on guard duty. Gee, I'm thirsty though. Oh wait, the road's closed. Yeah, he closes the road. Yeah, you know how it is. He closes the road because he's lazy. You know them union workers. Badoom-doom-shh. All right, so we should take the underground path and stuff. And you know, it's stuff like this that really goes to the style of Pokemon that was that I believe was came from the Mother series, where where you have the what's that? How do I put this? Here's the other side of this, by the way. I think it goes to Saffron City, so yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It helps you go on a linear path, and you have to figure out how to move forward, and you usually have to do it through exploration, through talking to people. You know, they encourage that kind of stuff. You know, just saying. There aren't many bugs out here. I always like that in RPGs. I mean, I like my non-linear RPGs, but sometimes a linear adventure is pretty nice. And, you know, I do kind of feel that a lot of the time, people, like, put a lot more emphasis on non-linear games being better. And while I can agree with that, it depends on how you do it. Because sometimes sometimes I feel like people just feel that linear games are boring and dumb, and I really don't think that's the case. I just think it depends on how you do it, how smart you are with your gameplay and whatnot. Now, what's nice about Charmander is when you get him at the start, he becomes an Ember. All 3 starters are just like they were with their coding and everything. Gen 1 is if you pick them. So you know what. So if you played plenty of Red and Blue, you know a lot about their beginning move sets, their levels, everything's the same. So this time you get to have them all at the same time if you choose to do so. In fact, I am looking forward to getting to Vermilion, because that's where we'll get another friend. You know? And like our other 2 friends we've gotten, it is a reference to an episode of the anime, because this whole game is based around the anime. Here on YouTube, I'm showing off stuff of another game that is a special edition of a game I played in the past for this channel. Yeah. And I defeat the bug catcher. Bug catchers are probably the best way for me to grind my Charmander right now. My Charmander! Do this out of love, leave me alone. Oh, yeah. Here's some guys you have to choose to fight. Junior Trader wants to fight. Weeping Bell, excellent. Grass types, love that. Grass types and all that stuff, perfect for... Yes, perfect for grinding. Oh, okay, well, never mind. Switch them over. Yep. Oh, that's not good. Really wish I wasn't I always forget. I have to bring, I do this with every Pokemon game I've ever played. I have to bring, some poison heals and stuff like that. I really do. Oh, boy. Yeah, sorry, Larry. Darn it. This is a bad idea. There we go. Thank you for the critical. This guy was a jerk. Do I have anything? I've not been buying items. Of course, now I have, luckily for me. I have to remember to sell that nugget. It's really going in handy for me. Perfect. They're training for their love, but all they're doing is staring at each other. Well, you know, them youngsters, them kitty kids, they don't know what us old people did. We had to walk 15 miles to the drugstore and such. Cubone. And she's a nicer Pokemon with a better level. Good for you, girl. You totally beat your man. Can't wait to get a move. Oh, that's right. He's a ground type. Always forget Cubone's type. In that case, I need to get Nick out. Might be a little under-leveled. But yeah, honestly, I should have just let Nick evolve, or hit the B button, let Nick evolve this episode, but, you know, whatever. What's done is done. The thing was, I was in such a panic that it was happening, I decided to run for the record button instead. Because luckily I kept the recorder on, because the thing is with my recorder is, it has to, when I leave the wires plugged in, that's the power source for the console, and the only way it can get connected to the TV. So what I end up doing is, I end up, what's the word, yeah, I end up, spending my leisure time playing a game on here, because I don't feel like switching the wires around. I'm not in good shape right now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty good, you know. Just ignore the last 2 episodes, and then you'll know how good I am. Alright, Butterfree. Butterfree makes a weird sound. Oh, no, I hate this. Oh, God, I hate this. I'm just gonna ride it, man. I have to. Oh, perfect. Oh, that's not cool. Okay, good. Yeah, Ember is a low-powered move, and remember, I am 6 levels under. I was thinking about going back to Mount Moon and train up Triple M there, but the problem is a lot of that's rock and ground types, which wouldn't be that effective and such. I mean, I could just grind off of Zubats, and that would have worked, but I wanted to face those trainers. And I hate Mount Moon, and I hate all cave areas in Pokemon, so... And water areas. Because, to me... Ignoring who they are as a Pokemon, the Tentacruel and the Zubat are the same thing to me. I'm going to die. Yes. Well, this will be a great experience. Okay, I'm going to take the risk because this is going to be a great experience. Awesome. Now I got 2 Pokemon poison though. Nice. And we got a move I'll never use. I don't really like to lower defense and offense. I don't really care for it. I just feel like it's a wasted turn. But I'm not one of those guys that completely ignore status ailments. The thing is... Okay, just 2 more guys to face through. They're mandatory. The thing is... What I like to do is I like to paralyze enemies. I also am pretty fond of... I'm also pretty fond of lowering accuracy. I think that's a much better idea because even though I would waste a turn, they have a chance of wasting a turn too. That's my logic. You know? Alright, let's just get Larry right away. Triple M will get some experience. Yep. Yep. So, you know, I just thought of this right now. You always think of what an early example of DLC could be. And I gotta say, this would be a great example. Like how they do DLC back in the day. Like you have Sonic 3 and Knuckles is a good example where they couldn't finish Sonic 3, so they made Sonic and Knuckles, and you could combine them to get the full game. And then on top of that, now you have whatchamacalls, now you have, oh darn, completely escaping my mind. And then again, what doesn't? Oh yeah, like now you have Pokemon Yellow here, which is like a story DLC, you know? You get a whole separate thing. You gotta dig that kind of stuff, you know? It's really an art form. That's where the art form comes in, really. You progress as a developer, you try things out. It's exciting, you know? Alright, the last guy had a bunch of Pidgeys. This guy's got a bunch of Spearows. I am one of those weirdos that like Pidgey more than Spearow. I mean, I do recognize that Spearow is the better Pokemon, for example. But, you know, I'm not, perfect. But yeah, you know, I'm not very, perfect, you know? It's those grass types and those bug types, man, they get you. You know? You know, something that I'm very, you know, I'm very new. This is the second time ever playing this game, Pokemon Yellow. But, you know, seeing Pikachu, now, experiencing all of, that is not cool. I might lose this. Or, you know, not. Okay, I'm glad Triple M hung on to 1 HP, man. Eradicate, perfect, a normal type. But a very scary one. Eradicate's actually really... The thing is, those Pokemon people deem as annoying, which, believe me, I agree with. You know what I'm talking about, right? Oh, no. No. Survive! I needed that. Now I'm doomed. Gotta hope that this will work. Oh! I'm doomed. Yep. Critical hit. Perfect. I bet if that wasn't critical, I would have been fine. I'm doomed. Hyper Fang. Oh, way to overkill me. I'll be right back. Okay, rematch time. This time will be much, much, much easier. But yeah, back to what I was saying before. What this game really reminds me of is I had one of these. It was back when Tamagotchis were popular, and I had one of these. This whole Let's Play has been so nostalgic for me. I had this. What do you call it? I had I forgot the name of it. It was like it wasn't. I had a Hey You Pikachu. That's the name I'm thinking of. You know, the Pikachu doll that can talk, and if you squeeze the hand. I had that. I remember when they were re-released. They're like, oh, that's not new. I had one of those when I was a kid. That kind of thing. But see, that's what should have happened with the drill. That attack should just happen twice, and I would survive and be cool. But anyway, I had a Tamagotchi like Pikachu device where you can see Pikachu do things like eat apples and whatnot, and you can play games with it, and it's kind of a lot like that. I'm sure that's probably what this was based off of. Pokemon Yellow. I don't know which one came first. Had a pedometer on it, even though I didn't know what a pedometer was back then. If you ignored it for too long, it hated you had to reset because it'll never like you again. At least it didn't die, though, which carries on the tradition that Pokemon don't die. Alright, here we are. Viridian City. That's the name of it, right? Vermilion. I always... Vermilion City, my bad. I'm putting up a building on this plot of land. A Pokemon is stomping the ground, yep. But it never gets finished. I actually used to be curious as a kid, if you beat it, will it actually be built, but now it never does. I think in Gen 2 it does, though. Alright, here's a new part of the game. I don't think it'll work yet, but this is Officer Jenny. I just caught a Squirtle that was always getting into mischief. I think it needs a good trainer to set it straight. Yeah, I gotta beat the gym leader. That is a reference to the anime. When Ash met a Squirtle, he was in a rowdy group called the Squirtle Squad. Actually, you want to sell first. And, yeah. But then the Squirtle Squad became a fire department thing. And, yeah, you know. I'm going to sell those TMs. I'm never going to use them. I think TM11 was Dig. I got to find out which one was Dig. I'll do it another time. Wait. Okay. Oh, good. I can get repels now. Probably could have got repels the whole time. I just ignored it. I want this minis. And now we're going to face Lieutenant Surge, and he has a very annoying, and I'm talking very annoying, thing. Oh yeah, I gotta get cut. I forgot how to do that. Once a Pokemon learns an HM, the technique can't be replaced. Yeah. You have it for me? Nope. Don't remember where to get cut. This is going to be a problem. But I do remember... Oh, this is new. Aw, he likes that Clefairy. Yeah, I always forget about the changes here. I haven't done everything, but yeah, I know how to get the bike voucher. And just so you know, the first time I played Pokemon Yellow, I don't think I made this very clear, which I should have. I didn't get that far. I got to, like, the second town before I decided I'm going to let's play this. But that was a long time ago, and I ended up forgetting about the project till now. I chair the Pokemon Fan Club. I have more than 100 Pokemon. I love them all. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon. So, did you come hear me brag? Yes. Alright. I'm going to do this, because we read this before. And I don't care. And he doesn't quiz me afterwards. He doesn't question anything. It's not Paper Mario where red has a, or yellow, whatever, has a animation. And we got the bike voucher. Yeah, and he's mentioning Fly. Okay, that's cool. I gotta get my Pikachu back. I think if you leave, it just follows you. Aw, Pikachu's in love. Too bad, kid. Let's go. I wonder if that's a reference to the manga, actually, that Clefairy, because in the original Pokemon manga, Red's first Pokemon was a Clefairy, and then Pikachu was his second Pokemon. So that'd be pretty cool, actually. Okay, hang on a sec. I want to find out... Oh, yeah! I remember to get cut. The SSN. I'm getting my Pidgey to fly. Saffron in the north. Yep. Never mind. We're not fighting Lieutenant Surge today. We are going through the SSN. Something that's going to be very tricky. In pretty good shape. I really should have Mankey fight for a little bit. I mean, I'm still trying not to get too attached to it, remember? But yeah, you know. Oh, the SSN. Excuse me, do you have a ticket? This looks so menacing. He's like looking away from me. He's like, better have a ticket, so I'll shoot you. Alright. That was dumb. Alright. Looks like they took out the thing. Alright, let's just do some well-needed battling. Whittly, 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 whittly. Alright. Nidoran Nail. Interesting way to start. Should get Yeah. Should get Nick out. The thing is, I feel like my team is so horribly unbalanced right now. I mean, I did the best I could, but, you know. Oh, boy. Okay, good. Oh, that's right. Right. I'm, and also, if you played the more balanced battle system like I have, yeah. And I'm never that good with poison types. I always forget. Of course, I think Nidoran's a normal poison, so I probably could. Ooh, okay, I probably could hit it, but I don't remember. Can't wait to get a better move than Thunder Shock. Alright, so we're probably going to go into a speed up section for a while. I'm going to announce it from now on so my future self knows when to start recording, because I'm going to stop talking because I hate my helium voice, as you heard and from the last video, and I'm going to do voiceovers. But I still do like having a little, even though it's sped up and sounds a little ridiculous, I still do like having a, I think it's a little charming to have the music in the background, so that's what I'm going to do. I hope you can forgive me if you don't like it that way, but I do. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, we could also buy super potions now. I should probably get that bike, but I'll get that later. Alright, so yeah, I am going to battle these people, and the speed up section starts now. Alright, so first of a couple of speed up sections. My past self's going to interrupt me a little bit, just so you know. Nothing really interesting happens. I show off when the interesting things happen. It's all you need to know. It's not even that interesting to begin with. But yeah, here's the first example. Stop the presses, stop the presses, stop the presses. Okay. Fine. I just as complain about that. In fact, I probably won't slow down. I don't know. No, I'm gonna decisions. Alright, we get Thunderbolts, and my life is now a lot easier. Alright, get rid of Thunder Shock. Alright, while we're slowed down, I am going to show that you can leave, and the boat won't leave. A lot of people have that fear, so I thought I'd just get rid of that stipulation. In future games, you have your own bed in the boat, which is nice, but here you have to go to the Pokemon Center. So you're gonna see me in a lot in the speed up section where I do that. Alright. But I probably am gonna try to cut out some stuff for time constraint. I don't know, it'll be fine when I speed it up, whatever. Perfect. Thank you. Alright, here we go. And we are back. Okay, so something much more interesting happens next. I hope you're going to enjoy that. It's kind of hard to talk about. So, it was a whole post-commentary Let's Play back when it was Pokemon Red. This was a lot simpler because the whole thing was a voiceover, but now I really don't know what to say. The thing is, if I didn't cut up a couple of slowdown parts in between the speed-up section, I probably would take more time to think about my commentary, but you're just rolling your eyes at me right now going, oh, this guy's such an idiot. And, you're not completely incorrect. I got TM08 there. You actually get some good stuff here, this dungeon here. Cause that's what it is. It's a dungeon. Dungeons come in all shapes and forms. Sometimes it's a castle, sometimes it's a cave, and, sometimes it's a luxury cruise liner, Alright, let's get to the good stuff. And I now have a Charmeleon, which is a much, much better sprite than the first iteration of the Gen 1. Okay, back to the speed up. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm actually kind of nervous about the volume differences now. I'll work things out, though. Something I did remember to mention was, there's something actually also something I'm a little nervous about with these recordings. I really don't have anyone's, since I'm pre-recording these, which I actually like doing, actually, pre-recording the Let's Plays I never did before, except for Pokemon Snap. But that was only because that's only because it's such a short game. I decided to do it all in one day anyway. But yeah, I think it's pretty interesting how it works. I get more. I think I get more enthusiastic about doing each episode. Like, it doesn't, like, the length of time doesn't feel as long because I'm not literally uploading each recording a day. I have all the videos stored right now on my computer, ready to be uploaded soon. And I'll probably upload them like twice a week. I'll have everything pre-edited and everything. And, you know, it'll be cool. That's all I can say on the matter. I'm kind of nervous with all these color palette swaps that the Pokemon Yellow did, and I understand why they did it. I get it, but at the same time, I don't know. It kind of bothers my eyes sometimes. I really hope it doesn't bother yours, and especially when we use moves like Thunderbolt and whatnot. The second gen was actually made for the Game Boy Color, so you can imagine that was handled a lot better than this. But you know, it's not a huge deal. I do like I do want to see this game in black and white. I think that'd be pretty interesting, because I think get to see the game in like appreciate what they did more with the colors and all. Because like I mentioned probably to death at this point, you know. They make these colors or the shades and everything, and you gotta appreciate how the sprites are changed, the colors are changed. For the most part, Tentacool doesn't look that great, but they do work a little harder to change some sprites up, get some colors going on, and you know, ultimately to make. I think it's ultimately they want to make this feel as much as the anime as possible. You know. Including Pikachu cleverly swiping in and out, except for having a Pokeball animation. Pikachu's voice actor speaks. You know, it's those nice little touches. We had the Officer Jennies rather than police. The Chanseys in the Pokemon Center now. It's cool stuff, you know. Just going around SSN, you know, I'm talking to people to give me hints about HMs and future things, foreshadowing, you know, that kind of stuff. It's important to talk to people in RPGs. I said that in the past, and I will continue to say that now. But, you know, we're approaching the end here, so I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Well, there'll be one more speed-up section. Spoilers. Alrighty, let's get back to business. Jerk is back. Bonjour, Yellow. Great, he thinks he's so Frenchy. Imagine seeing you here. Yellow, were you really invited? So how's your Pokedex coming? Actually, I don't really care. I never ever care about my Pokedex. I already caught 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds are everywhere. Crawl around in grassy areas. You know, for such a rival, you're giving me pretty good advice. Alright, Jerk wants to fight. This is gonna be cake. There we go. Always have your electric type out when you're facing your rival in Gen 1, because he'll always, and I'll repeat, always have his bird type out, his bird Pokemon out, his flying type, which were originally going to be called bird types. Just so you know. You got some good level ups, everything's pretty well. Something I was thinking about, I didn't explain, I didn't continue, was when I was saying that the annoying Pokemon, Rattata, Tentacool, and Zubat, the guys you see the most, they have good evolutions. Raticate's a great Pokemon, who else? Yeah, Raticate, Tentacool, Golbat, they're great Pokemon, they really are, just they're hard to raise those Pokemon, too, that's another thing. And now Sandshrew is much easier, because I have Nick here. Of course that missed, but it failed, thank you, but of course that missed, but that failed, thank you. Alright, good, we didn't have a turkey or a 3-peat, whatever you want to call it. Alright, and we're going to use Eevee. Let's give Triple M some time to shine. At this point, Mankey got so underleveled, it's time I get rid of him, to be honest with you. Yeah. Oh, even though Eevee's level 20 now. Now, something you'll notice is, I always thought that Jerk's team's a lot less cool in Pokemon Yellow, because, like, you know, I mean, Eevee's a great Pokemon, I love Eevee, but, you know. hope this keeps up, actually. This is pretty good of me. We get great experience from this. Yeah, I see what he's trying to do. Ah, look at that. Justice there. What is he doing? He's trying to intimidate me, but it didn't work, and I got great experience from that. Thank goodness. Yeah. Defeated Jerk much easier than last time. Finally got my team going. Finally, the gears are rolling. At least you're raising your Pokemon. Yeah, whatever, kid. I heard there was a cut master on board. He was just a seasick old man, but cut itself is really useful. You should go see him. Smell ya. Yeah, whatever. Well, let's tend to him. He's thrown up in the garbage. Ugh, feel hideous. Seasick. And they rub the captain's back. Rub, 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 rub. Well, I always like that beep boop 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 boops coming on. Ooh, thank you. Feel much better. Yes, I want the cut technique. Alright, we got our first HM. I know exactly what Pokemon I'm going to use it on. And almost there. There we go. Yeah, don't make me HM01, you nerd joke. I want Bulbasaur to have it. It always made sense to me with the Vine Whip and everything. I'm going to get rid of Growl. Actually, I probably should have got rid of Tackle, but whatever. We'll find a better move than Tackle that I'll want, so it'll be redundant. Alright, excellent. Got what I came here for. There is another section I haven't fought yet in SS Anne, but I think we're not going to bother with it, to be honest with you. You know what? I am. Speed up section starting now. Yeah, looking back on it, I think I'm definitely going to have to lower my live commentary thing dial just a little bit. I think it's because of the 8-bit music. 8-bit music tends to be sharper because of the lower tech to play it and all, and compared to Xenoblade, where the music's much softer, you know, great, nice soundtrack there. Something I was definitely praising on Gen 2 was the great soundtrack, and it did a lot better than Gen 1 in my opinion. I still think Gen 2 is the best soundtrack of all the Pokemon games, and I'm glad that the DS version came out to update it. It sounds beautiful. I really love it. It makes me excited about Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire to hear their updated soundtrack for Gen 3, because, you know, it's exciting to see that stuff. So, see you guys. To be honest with you, I don't feel like fighting it. Alright, sorry about that weird thing that just happened. I didn't notice it for a while. I don't even know if it really happened. I'll try to work around it, but it looks like I had a little issue with my recorder. It was really weird, but I got the bike. Yeah, honestly, that was weird. I guess just in the next episode, we're gonna take on Lieutenant Surge. See you guys then. Well, I've been Billy. Oh wait, I don't have to save. I've been Billy, your video game analyzer. Have a good day, good night, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you next time.